Hello, welcome to another episode of Minecraft Let's Play. This is Bedrock Edition 1.20 Survival Mode. In the last episode, I have made the farmer's house for villagers. In this episode, I will continue to build the village and make a trading hall. It's not going to be a trading hall with villagers trapped in one space. It will be more like a shopping arcade, and I will let villagers free to move around as I want to give freedoms to villagers so that they can communicate with each other. The trading hall will have two rows, 6 sections on each row, making 12 spaces. There are 13 jobs in Minecraft. However, because I will not put farmers in the trading hall, as they have separate house, I guess 12 sections will be enough. Of course, I can put two jobs in one space if more jobs are introduced later. Anyway, in each section, there will be space for bedroom and trading area with job site. So I will start with bottom layer of the structure and maybe finish one side first and finish the other side later. Okay, I have marked bottom layer of the structure with stone bricks, and now I will make walls and ceilings. I will use polished granite blocks for frames and ceilings, then jungle planks for the walls and other things. I guess jungle planks and granite are well matched, and I think this building will be more well designed than other structures. If you saw my previous episode, you may know that most of my structures in the base are made of one type of blocks, or maybe only different block for ceilings. But I guess I'm getting better in designing the structure. I just hope so. Okay, now I'm going to make ceilings with granite blocks. I will use full blocks and slabs to make gentle slopes. By the way, because there is no block below the ceiling, it's hard to place the block even though it's a Bedrock edition. So I will go down and make ceilings for inside first so that I can place the outside ceiling more easily. And also since I'm on the ground, I will change the floors with jungle planks. Okay, let's go back to the ceiling and finish it with granite blocks. And I guess it's much easier than before because there is a block below. Okay, let's make more ceilings with granite blocks and slabs to make gentle slope. And also put more blocks above the hallway. By the way, above the walkway, I want to put some glass blocks so it looks more like shopping arcade. So remove some granite blocks and replace with glass blocks. Also because I have used full blocks on the ceiling, mobs can spawn. So I will put some torches to make spawn proof. And I'm thinking that ceiling is not very high, so I might build from the ground. I guess building from ground is much easier than building from ceiling. Okay, let's finish the ceiling and start decorating each rooms. Each room will have two parts. One is for sales counter and job site, and the other is bedroom. So let's put a wall here to separate the bedroom and put doors and put bed inside. Then repeat it for the other rooms. Put a bed inside and walls for bedroom and maybe change the position of the torch. Then sales counter, a door, and I think that's it. Okay, I have finished the half of the trading hall. Now I will do the other half, which will be exactly same, and come back. Okay, I have done the rest of the structure, and now I'm going to decorate some more. First, put another frame on the ceiling so it looks more like shopping arcade. Next, put glasses and frames on the front and back side of the walkway. And do the same thing for the other side. Then put some torches around the building. Maybe I will replace torches with lanterns later, but I will leave it like this for a while. By the way, I couldn't decide how to decorate street lights in this village, so there will be torches on the ground around the village. Next, I will make another door in the bedroom of each section to make more accessible by villagers. In Bedrock Edition, I think pathfinding is not very good, so I'm putting those as much as I can. However, although I put a lot of doors, often they cannot find the way to their bed or job site. I just hope they become more smarter later. Finally, I'm going to put item frames on each section to show the villager's job. In the previous world, I used hanging signs to show jobs. However, I think it is hard to read the text in Minecraft, so this time I will use item frames. Okay, it's time to put job site. First, I will put a lectern here for librarian. Then move the smokers that I placed temporarily near the farmer's house and placed on the second slope. And here place a stone cutter for mason and room for shepherd and fletching table for fletcher here and cauldron for leather workers. And on the other side, put cartography table for cartographer, blast furnace for armorer, and smithing table for toolsmith, and grindstone for weaponsmith, and finally barrel for fisherman. By the way, I left one space at the end for cleric, as I don't have blaze rod to make brewing stand, so I will do that after I go to the nether fortress. Okay, now let's put items for item frames. I will put book for librarian and stone for mason and white wool for shepherd and bow for fletcher and leather armor for leather worker and water bottle for cleric. And on the other side, I will put empty map for cartographer. And here, I will put iron armor for armorer and iron pickaxe for toolsmith. And iron sword for weaponsmith. And tropical fish for fishermen. And finally, cooked beef for butchers. Okay, job site is all done. Now I'm going to make pathway around the trading hall. And I guess that's all for building the trading hall. Now, since I have trading hall, it's time to trade. I have a lot of overflowing items in storage room, such as feather, leather, and flint. So I'm gonna trade them all. By the way, one thing that I didn't know when I was recording, but I found out recently is that I can hold shift key and click trading items to trade all at once, so I don't have to click trade button several times. In this case, I can hold shift and click emerald, then it will trade as much as I can. Okay, I guess that should be all for this episode. However, I want to finish this episode after decorating some more and building one more house, which will be restaurant. I want to build restaurant, maybe a butcher's house, because there are many kinds of trade for butchers, and I want to have a few more butchers like I did for farmers. By the way, here in the center of the village, I will put some flowers later and put bell to make gathering site for villagers. So put stone and put bell that I trade from villagers. And here in farmer's house, I miss out some decoration. To be honest, I don't know how I call this, but I want to put little ceiling with campfires and table in front of the house. I'm not sure campfire ceiling covers from rain, but if it's in reality, I guess it doesn't cover as there are a lot of spaces between, but maybe it will cover some of sunlight. Anyway, let's put pillar here and for the other side as well. Next, I need to put out the fires on campfire, and I can see villagers are gathering around the bell, and that's why I want to let villagers in the trading hall free to walk around, because I like to see these gatherings. Then put some lanterns. And here outside the house, I will make table for 6. So put carpet for the table and put acacia slabs for the chair and trapdoor for back of the chair. And this side as well. I think position of the lantern is a bit odd, so I want to move above the table. And I guess that looks better. Just make sure move the lantern here as well. And that's all for farmer's house, and I guess it looks nicer than before. Next, I'm going to build a structure for butchers, like a restaurant with kitchens, tables, and bedroom. I will not go through all the building process because there's nothing special about it, so I will show just some of them. I'm using acacia blocks for floor, wall, and ceilings, and I will use deep slate tile for the roof. And above the kitchen, I will make chimney, a kind of ventilation system, so it looks like smoke comes from the smokers below. Next, put smokers in the kitchen, and I will bring one more from the trading hall, so there will be 4 butchers. Next, I will put beds in the bedroom. There will be 4 of them because there are 4 butchers. Next, in the hall, make a table and chairs for customers and put windows beside the table. And that's all for restaurant, I mean butcher's house. And finally, I will make garden in the center of the village. I have separated sections and I will plant different kind of flowers here. Of course, I don't have a lot of flowers yet, so I will use bone meal to get more flowers. And when I get more types of flowers later, I will replace with them. Yeah, I guess that's all for this episode, and I think I'm not gonna change this village for a long time. Thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching it, as it will be very helpful to small channels like mine. Thank you and have a nice day.